All right, here we are today with Chef Jill Martinez-Montinola. And welcome back, Chef, to back in Las Vegas once again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so, Chef Jill has a very illustrious career from working with John George at the Wynn, Sushi Samba, Scarpetta, Sea Spice, and now you have your own place called Seabream here in Tivoli Village. So, how did this all come to happen?
By chance, we were traveling to the West Coast for vacation, and I met up with my cousin, and he has this company that are opening a restaurant here in Las Vegas. He was telling me about it. We were discussing, and I was helping him answer questions. And then I met up with the investors, the owners currently. For nothing, like for just to meet up and just talk a little bit.
Right.
We met up for 15 minutes, and then I went back to Miami, lived my life, and then a couple of months later, they said that they're changing the course of the restaurant that they have right now, and if I'm willing to take over. So I discussed it with my husband, with my family, and I feel like at this time of my career, I'm ready to take on more challenges and changes that will push me to be a better chef and a better person.
Right, because basically most of your career you've been a pastry chef or an executive pastry chef. This is your chance now to really explore more of your creativity, I would think.
Yeah, for 16 years I was a pastry chef, executive pastry chef, but behind the closed doors of the kitchen, I would do more than that.
Right.
I would help out the chef, create a menu. I would have an input. I would go to different stations to learn how to cut meat, to cut fish, and how to cook some things that I don't know. I've been really, as they say, chismosa. Because I don't keep to myself.
Right.
And because in me, I really want to learn everything. I love to cook, and at home I cook a lot, and I do big parties or big dinners, and I invite friends and family. So, when you love what you do, you just take it on and
there you go. So Seabream, obviously. So tell us about what can we expect at Seabream with the menu and stuff.
Seabream is an Asian-inspired restaurant, so I use different techniques and different ingredients from Asia, from Japan, from Malaysia, from Singapore, Thailand, the Philippines, Chinese, and put it in one plate that makes sense and something that people hasn't seen before, but they know what it is because of the flavors, and also it's very exciting, and I feel like I'm tapping into things that I never knew that I had. And for example, now we're testing recipes.
Right.
We have this fried rice hot pot. So the base of that is a Hainanese chicken rice. There's no chicken, but I use the technique of making Hainanese chicken and integrating it into the rice with chicken fat, a lot of ginger, shallots, and garlic, and then I top it off with veggies and a yakiniku braised shiitake mushroom that gives it a meaty flavor, and then there's the Chinese sausage. So and then you stir it on a table. It's hot. And then you pour the sweet soy sauce that they use for Hainanese chicken as one of their side dishes. So I feel like what I love to eat is what I love to cook. So
I love that. That's great. Yeah, so we're looking forward to it. So, going through this process, this is opening up, literally building out a restaurant. So far, I know this is just getting going. Has anything surprised you that you didn't expect, what it's taking to build out a restaurant?
Yeah, it's just waiting for permits and just the nitty-gritty back details and information. And also just that the construction and the permits and since we're in the Tivoli village, it's not really a freestanding restaurant.
Right.
Excuse me. We have to comply to the rules of the property.
Right.
And what else? Just little things like the hood system and the AC, everything from the floor to the up to the
Right.
food. We have to take care of it from the wastebasket in the bathroom, the decoration. There's a lot of details that we have to go through.
Yes, quite an undertaking, I can imagine.
It is.
Yes. So I know that you're going to be, the rules here, you're going to be open for lunch. Is that the case? Or?
So, yes, the rules, we have to be open from 11 in the morning until close. We can
Okay.
decide on the closing, whether 12 o'clock, 2 a.m.
Right,
we can
right.
be open 24 hours. But the first month I was able to speak to the management in Tivoli. The first month I just wanted to make sure that the dinner service and we do it right. So
Right.
we're doing, for the first month of our opening, we're only open from 3 till 11 or 12.
Right.
3, so we can still get the happy hour people, and you know, it's a good invitation for them to check us out, check the food, the drinks. So for the first month, it's gonna be 3 to 11. 3 until close.
Right.
And then moving forward, we're going to be open at 11 for lunch.
Nice.
Hoping that we get the lunch crowd.
There you go.
People will be excited to eat here.
Yeah, and you mentioned happy hours, so there's going to be a pretty nice bar program you're putting together as well.
Yes, in the menu, I'm planning to have a snack portion
Okay.
that's going to be available the whole time we're open, and it's going to be bar bites, the barbecue spice shishitos. We have a Cebuana style pork belly bao, shiso tempura. So that is available for everybody, and it's going to be well priced. Our happy hour specials will be the handcrafted cocktails.
Right. You know, it takes a lot of time, as you know. I mean, being a chef is hard enough, and now building out a restaurant, and you have your family too. Is your little one going to be part of the group here and
Yes.
following her mom's steps?
Of course.
There you
Of
go.
course, she's gonna grow up here. When she's not in school, she's gonna be here.
That's great. That's awesome. So yeah, so the other usually I like asking chefs this one question, which is really fun to ask. And so, what advice would you give somebody, a younger person, older person that's thinking about becoming a chef or starting out in the culinary school or not going to culinary school? What advice would you give them?
Learn as much as you can, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because the mistakes will make you who you are, and you'll with that also, when you learn through experience, I feel like you understand the art of
Right.
cooking,
Mhm.
and you have a relationship with food, with ingredients, with techniques.
I like that.
Because that's how I am. I did not go to school for pastry. I did not go to school for savory, but it's just that I feel things and I taste it and I experience it. I fail sometimes, and which is good because now I know what not to do and what to do. And also with that, you can also mentor people. So for me, the biggest advice I can tell people is continue to learn and to experience things and to taste and to feel the food and the ingredients.
That is great. That's a great way to do this here. So we're looking forward to the big day when it opens, and we can't wait to be one of the first people in here. We wish you all the best
Thank you
and
very
all the
much.
success, and you'll see a lot of us here.
I hope so.
Okay, everybody, Seabream and Tivoli Village coming soon.